Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpacktrader training room for Tuesday, April 2nd, 2024. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right. Jumping in, I'm running a little late because I had a phone call that ran a little long this morning. So it looks like okay, that trade's off the table because we hit both entry and stop on the same bar. We have a get in sync on the YM. Get in sync long. It looks like it just went for a full loss. Yep, definitely got in sync on that. And Russell is in a short now. Should be at money management. Yeah, we got to go one tick beyond target one. So 92.4. And there's a break-even stop out. Crude, stop and reverse from the long. Yeah, so we get it. We got in sync with the long. That went to money management. Did it make target one? Yes, it did. So that's a one and done. And we didn't get into the short. Unleaded in a short now. Hitting money management, I believe. Soybeans is in the get in sync long. Soybeans is long, looking for target one at 92.5. Unleaded is trailing. Definitely some back and forth this morning, but now crude and unleaded both pushing downward. And YM with a long trade, another long trade. YM and the micro Russell big moves down. And unleaded stopping out target 1 traders pick up a winner and a small trailer. Target 2 pick up a small partial. YM traders still long. Pound Aussie is still flat. Good morning, Steve. Please do say hello in the chat. That's the only way I know who's here. YM is still in the long trade. Soybeans is almost got up to session high, set at right around 9 o'clock this morning. It'll be 8 o'clock exchange time. Soybeans is traded out of Chicago. So that's a Central Time US. And the second loss for YM. Looks like a fairly strong downtrend, and there is a short trade on the YM. Reaching down, trying to reach down for money management now. And there is money management. Soybeans, one tick away from target. Stop would come up to 89.25. If we can get this. And we did, yeah, there it is. Target 1 on soybeans. That will be a one and done session. Target 1 is one of our or is our goal level at least positive, and a target 1 wins. Looking for more, and a third long on the YM. Stop and reverse this time. So we go to 76. Entry was at 73. Two-tick adjustment for the stop and reverse, plus a tick for key level, and we are in the long trade. Soybeans pushing up through. Stop at 89.25. It looks like it'll move up to 89.75. Maybe 90 and even higher. It's gonna 90 even. No, maybe 90.25 at the moment. Close of this bar, it looks like. Unleaded, long trade, hitting money management. And another possible stop. No, that stop and reverse canceled. Target 2 on unleaded. And a short trade setup on the micro Russell. Slightly larger than normal trade. $92 even for the soybean stop. We did hit target 2. This was our trade way back here. Get it, opening trade, get in sync. And now moving up on target 3. One tick away from target 3. I would definitely take profit on target 3 at this point. It's there it goes. Full target 3. 14, 22, and 30 ticks. So 36.66. And we are at 92 flat for the trailer. That looks like it's going to go to 92 3/4. We do have a red label report coming up at 10 o'clock. 92 3/4 for the soybeans trailing stop. 167 for the unleaded trailing stop. And micro Russell in the short trade. And a full stop out on the YM, trade number 3. Partial stop out if you kept your stop at the stop and reverse after it canceled. But a third loss nonetheless. Actually a fourth loss. We had 2 fulls. We stopped and reversed the long and stopped and reversed back, all right, and took a full loss on the long. So 3 full losses and a stop and reverse partial. Difficult morning on YM. And soybean stops out at 92 3/4. Our entry on that trade was 89 flat, so that's 15 ticks. 81 ticks, 20 1/4 points. 20 points at $50 a point is a $1,000 trade. $1,012.50. And unleaded stops out at, looks like, 179. 178. Okay. Looks like that. Oh, that's interesting. looks like we may have a situation where we actually were in this earlier short trade. I'll have to go back and look at that. Trailing the micro Russell, looks like 88.8. And YM with a short. Okay, our entry there plotted was 286. That would go to 291. Did we get there? Nope, we just got to 286. So we actually stayed in this prior short trade, and that trailed all the way down here. So we picked up this target 1 and target 2. 78 ticks to target 2. And something over 50 to target 1, so that could very well have put us positive. Nine o'clock start, we got a break even. Oh yeah, that's definitely going to put us positive. We take a stop and reverse into the short at 234. So we take 5 off of that, 78, 45, and 73. Well, we pick up between 50 and 60 on the trailer ultimately, and that definitely was going to get us positive on unleaded. And money management on the YM. I will get back to micro NQ since unleaded did finish up. it's unleaded did make it to power of quitting, so let's get micro NQ up here and see what it's been doing. Okay, the long trade setup was it? Okay, the long trade setup never triggered. Short trade, that was that was right before our start time, and went to, that wasn't tradable anyway, right at our start time. Then we pick up short. It looks like it was a winner. Got target 2, partway to target 3, and trailer at target 1. So that's a 1 win so far. I haven't been looking at the Russell much. I think it finally got its act together. YM with a solid win finally on the short side, and then picking up a long for its final trade of the day. Basically trading these last two to mitigate the day's loss. It's unusual to get that many losses in a row. Take it out to our 6 trades, or we only had 3 full losses, so chances are we wouldn't have hit a 10% circuit breaker anyway. That's not looking good. Not able to push up to the 50 EMA. So one and done on crude. Unleaded gets to money management, or gets to power of quitting, and gets a nice short, got us positive. Win on the micro NQ. Let's see where we are on. Okay, we got a small loss on the micro Russell on this short back here. That was the last one I was following. So we have a break even, a small loss, a solid win. Well, not target 3 and a small trailer. That was the long was another break even. So 2 break evens, a small loss, target 3 win, and we're now in the long trade. Trade number 5. 290.1 for the money management level. Minimum 14 ticks. Target one was only 13 in that case, which is fairly common. In fact, that's the norm on the micro Russell with this trade plan. You're going to go a tick, 1 to 3 ticks beyond the target one. YM long still in play. As is the micro Russell long. That micro Russell is long. YM is long. Soybeans is complete. Crude is complete. And unleaded is complete. Long trade setup on the micro NQ. And job openings report coming out. That would actually be a good stand down. That came out 5 seconds before, and then now we go short. Yeah, that's exactly why I would have stood down on that. Taking that long 5 seconds before a report comes out is not a good idea. And the short takes the full stop out also. And we go back to long again. This one will take. But yeah, I would actually have stayed out of both of those. In fact, this one's still in the first minute. I'd kind of stay away from this one as well. Wait at least 2 minutes. Come back into this, probably 5. And we get another break-even trade on the micro Russell. 3 break-evens, 1 small partial loss, and 1 target 3 win. And yeah, I actually would have stayed in the long trade. I wouldn't have tried to take that short in the news. I wouldn't have just automatically closed that trade out, but wouldn't have been a bad idea. But it looks like we are going to. There's money management on the original long trade. Stay with it. And since that was the last trade of the day anyway, picking up target 1. $40 tick target 1. And we can pick up this trailer momentarily. Trade number 6 on the Russell, micro Russell, long trade hitting money management. So it's going to be a positive day on the micro Russell. This is the last trade. Trade number 6. Yeah. It's like 92.1 was our money management level. We're not going to bother with that. I'm going to put this. We definitely got our money management. So let's look at target 3, which is our goal. And we got target 3, so two target 3 wins at least. 90.9 for the micro NQ with money management, and reaching for target 2. This may be a and there's target 2. That's win number 2. If we stayed out of the noise around the news, YM would have gotten through target 2 and is now trailing at 442. So definitely mitigating some of the loss. 91.3 for the micro Russell stop. That did go through target 3. Now looking for target 4. And a short trade for our first trade of the day on the Pound Aussie. And stopping out at 91.4 on the micro Russell, missing target 4, and that ends the session. Positive session on the micro Russell, 91.3. And we come back and stop and reverse to short on the micro NQ. Positive trade, so I'll go ahead and take that where it fell. Target 2 winner plus a little bit on the reversing entry. And the YM stops out at 449. So the YM is done. Micro Russell is done. We're in trade number 3 on the micro NQ. Standing down for news for 5 minutes and avoiding a couple of losing trades on the micro NQ. Looking for our first trade of the 10 a.m. crude mini session. YM with a couple of winners. To finish off the session, helping us quite a bit. Still going to be a net losing session, I would expect, but not nearly so bad as it was after 3 full losses and a stop and reverse. All right, Micro NQ and Pound Aussie are the only things still active. Let's see if we can get money management on this trade on Micro NQ, or if it's just going to hang around there. Looks like the other 2 indices are trying to push down, which would tend to bode well for the Micro NQ trade. All 3 indices working down toward session lows. And there's money management on Micro NQ. Stop to 246 1/4. And another winning trade on the YM, even though we're not participating in that one. $89.1 for the Russell stock on a trade we're not participating in. And target 2 for the Micro NQ and a new session low. That's fixed target that I put that on. Let's go ahead and get it on target 3. Here we are. So that's the 3rd win on the Micro NQ. 1 more win. 1 more winning trade, or 3 more trades, whichever comes first. Questions or comments this morning? Quick session. Pound Aussie still not triggering into the short. Actually just above. That actually wouldn't be a bad place to work around that session low. You got a swing low right in front of you. Entry is at 294, and the swing low is 293.4. Yeah, I'd take that down to 92. Make it push down through that session low. And that's going to push my money management down to 280. That entry is less than a pip above the session low. So we'll adjust down a couple of pips, and that means we'll adjust our money management down a couple of pips as well. First actionable target is target 2. All right, trailing on the micro NQ, 228 flat. Another winning long trade on soybeans. And we yep, we triggered into, I think we triggered into the pound Aussie short. Let's see where we got to. We may still be a tick from the adjusted entry. Yeah, 92.1, so we did not trigger in yet. Now we're in it. All right, target 3 on micro NQ, 222.5 trailer. All right, micro NQ is slowed down to a crawl again. And it looks like from the looks of all 3 indices, we may be coming up to the stop. And there's a stop out. So we go 3 wins on the micro NQ. And as slow as that's moving, and in fact, the only other thing we have going is the pound Aussie. It just finally triggered into its first trade, 8:30 start time, and didn't trigger into a trade until after 10 o'clock. So I am going to call it a morning. Regular day tomorrow, 9:30 regular session, crude oil inventory report at 10:30 since the U.S. holiday was Friday. So regular schedule this week. And we will see everybody next day, tomorrow morning at 9:30. Have a good one. And there's a long trade on the micro NQ. Trade number 4. So this one gets the target too. We're done anyway. I'm going to go ahead and close it out and see you tomorrow.